Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode. Morilibus plays Minecraft. Just a quick update. Started digging out these trenches. So this is where the mobs are going to fall, so I kind of want to get that set up before I go ahead and build these things so we have somewhere to put the mobs. Also, I want to set up something while I'm working here. So we got all this cobblestone. I'd like to convert it to smooth stone so we can make bricks, because I'm probably going to line the ceiling with bricks, and yeah, I think anyway. So anyway, we're going to create a very quick and dirty auto smelting system here. So let's see how we can do this. Let's just put actually I wonder, let's try something like this. Woo. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 8 furnaces here. Can I? Does that hitbox count? Probably. Anyway, whoop. Let's see here. If we do that, we got our furnaces, and then we will feed the cobblestone into the furnaces. Oh, I still have to go get some coal. And we will feed the coal in through these hoppers here. There we go. And I probably don't need any chests for the coal. I think the hopper storage will be enough. Oh, I might have to make some trap chests so I can put them side by side. And so let me go do that. So I'll grab some coal and we can go ahead and get that going. Okay, I just threw 2 stacks in there for now. I probably have to put more, I'm not sure. And where are my trap chests? So we'll put those falling into hoppers. Okay, now all we got to do is load up some cobblestone and fill up these chests. I will go ahead and do that. All right, those are stocked full, and if I did this right, we should be getting stone. We are. So I gotta probably add a bit more storage than this. We got 4 up there, so I should really have 4 chests worth here. And we could probably do something. Let's see, what can we do? Let's get some more chests out. And let's do maybe this. That will filter into there, and then we could do something like this, and that'll filter into there. So I think that might work. We will get some probably trapped in the hopper at the very end when they're all filled up, or some might get stuck there once this chest fills up. But anyway, this can now do that while I continue to dig this out. I'll probably do the rest of this digging off camera and just kind of bring you guys back throughout. And we may not even be working on this episode. There's one other thing I wanted to check. So I was making sure these platforms were far enough away from here so that we had the air blocks. I also got to make sure lighting, it should be okay. I don't want any lighting to bleed over, and I'm probably going to disable this guy, which typically turns these off, but I might make it so these stay on, or at least some of them stay on. I'm not sure what I want to do, or maybe have one in the middle that turns on, so this area is not completely dark. So what I want to check, just in case I do make these on all the time, is that they're at least far enough away that the light level won't bleed in. So they give off 15. Well, I think the block right next to them is 14. I'm just going to make sure that I'm not completely off. Yeah, block light of 14. So, whoop. So this would be 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Well, obviously, I'm talking about the block right at the same height level. So right where I'm standing, we got a block level, block light level. Well, we would if this torch wasn't here. 10. So then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Wow, that worked out really well. Okay, so we won't have any issues with that. Plus that's high enough, but we will have a spawning platform right next to this redstone wire right here. So anyway, that looks like it won't be a problem, so that this area will remain kind of dark. And then I'll just have to make sure whatever I do along the sides, I might extend that walkway so there's a walkway along the side. Just gotta make sure there's no light that will bleed in through. So that is all. Thought I'd just bring you in for that. Hello! Okay, status update. It's hard to tell where I am. I'm on the side of this block. And I've just been going through and changing everything to stone, even though I don't think it is over here. Clearly not. Anyway, this is where the mob system is, so I've chiseled out this whole wall, and I've been replacing anything that isn't stone with stone on my way. However, I think we will switch gears here for a moment and leave this for today. Let's get out of here if I can. And head back up. Did that make it? Oh, so close. Hit me in the face. Thank you. Not often one says that. Alright. We can take a look kind of from here what's been going on. So I pushed this wall out one more so it's even with this wall from where I had originally chiseled it out. Above, I've left it for now because I have to chisel out even more than that. And our stone is doing well, I think. I think this guy's filled. So it seemed to fill this one first, because as they were getting added to the chest, this hopper is pretty much taking them out instantly until it got filled, and now it's full. And then this guy started taking over, throwing him into here, which in turn is putting them into there. So that one should fill up next, then this one, then that one. But anyway, let's leave all this behind. And that's not what I wanted to do. We'll come back to it another day. What I'm going to do is put all the ores I get from this adventure into here, just so we can take a look. No real reason. But why not? So what I want to work on now, assuming we have time, I might have to take a break here, do some editing, and see what we have time for. So what I had done, I do believe you saw the sped up stuff. I got my Silk Touch Efficiency 5 pick. I renamed him to Fragile Flurry Fetcher and repaired him, or put 2 diamonds into him. And then I've got my regular one. So the plan is to do some strip mining down at the bottom, or use the silk touch down at the bottom to collect all the ores there, so I don't accidentally mine anything up if I'm just using this guy, the regular one. But anyway, oh, I just picked up that stone. I don't want stone. No stone. And yeah. I need food. I need food. But anyway, actually, this is a good point to do it. I'm going to, right now, upgrade to the new snapshot. So there is a 13W06 out, and I think it's stable from what I can tell. Some weird thing going on with minecarts, but I couldn't recreate it, so let's see if it affects me. We'll see what we have to do about it. We won't exploit it. But anyway, one thing they fixed is this glitchy thing you see right here. How the hitbox of the glass is messing around with the stair. They have fixed that, so that is one thing we shall notice when I go and upgrade. So they've also done some things with the lighting engine, I think. It says lighting optimization. They haven't fixed all the lighting bugs yet, but maybe I can go back to smooth lighting. So we will see. So I'll be right back. Alright, here we are in 13W6A. Backup has been made, and look at that gloriousness. No more glitchiness. That is great. And also, let's see if we can turn this back on. Smooth lighting on. Don't think so. Anyway, we'll leave it on for a bit. See if it's too jerky for me. It feels pretty jerky. I don't think you guys did anything of value there, but who knows? Yeah. Don't like it. I don't like it. So, I was thinking a couple things. Let's go sleep. There was a comment in the previous video. If I could find it really quick. Lickety split. Quiet you, puppy. Alright. Someone asked what happened to this Estonian sign enchanted fish. Just wondering if I had any plans for them. This was from, I'm just going to call him Splashshot, because that is what I read his name as. And they're still here. I have them. I haven't done anything with them. They're in here. I've got my finger longer. Reference to Futurama. Got our Estonian battle sign. And our Cleophian digging fish. So we could indeed put those somewhere, and that was a good suggestion. And maybe now that the library is complete, we could put them in there on display. Do I have... Doesn't look like I do. Let's make some item frames. I don't need like a stack of them, but maybe we could do 32 of them. And do I have sticks? I don't really have sticks. Let's see. I'm just trying to see how much, which wood I have the most of. And how many sticks will that get me? Not very good at figuring that out. Is that enough to get me? I need one more. And that should give me enough to make 32, I think. Maybe. Maybe. With these sticks. Come on, I know you're in there. There you are. Let's do that. Other things that have changed in this snapshot. Mainly bug fixes. No, I did make too many sticks. Whoops! Which is always nice to see. Can't go wrong with bug fixes. Assuming they are indeed bug fixes. I'm just not doing very well. Oh, one of them's the thing longer. Yay, okay. Let's see. A quick overview of some of the changes. Mob hitboxes have changed, which we could probably take a look at. For the babies, that is. So like baby cows, baby pigs, baby sheep, even baby villagers. All have had their hitboxes changed. So they used to be the size of the adults, and now they no longer are, which is cool. And that allows for some pretty effective mob sorting. So you could easily sort out the babies. I've already seen videos like Doc M where you can just automatically, when they grow up, they'll grow up into a solid block and they'll suffocate and die, and then you collect the loot that way. So there's, good good potential. I don't know if we could do something like that for display. Maybe for now. Ah! It's not happening. I'm loading the backup. Nope. Nope. I'm not going to allow that. I'm not allowing that. Alright, yeah, that was just unacceptable. It's a unique item that we cannot get anymore. So I gotta make sure the actual frame is selected and not the block. There we go. I like that it's enchanted. That looks cool. Do the same for that. And for now, I guess we'll just put one here. Nowhere else really to put these. Fingerlogger, definitely. Ta-da! Though that doesn't look enchanted, does it? Oh, it's not enchanted, it's just renamed. That's right. Okay, another thing. This room is odd numbered. It's just I designed it kind of oddly. I think, anyway. Well, at least there's a center point here on this window. It just doesn't match up with this. But I think if I adjusted things, we could make it happen. Like I could push this out that way and possibly... Yeah, can't really push it that way though. But I could make it odd that way. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking, guys, like what I'm thinking is this should be the middle of the room. And if I redesigned things like the floor to represent that, we might be able to get away with putting like... Can I do this? Let's see. Is there anything under this block? Oh, close enough. Close enough. And we could put the dragon egg like there or something. I don't know about the iron bars, but it doesn't actually look too bad. And then I could put the enchantment table back here. Which was what, like that. And like that. And then yeah, if we redesign that, extended this so it's wider. But I don't know what to do about this. Because if I do that, like the ceiling looks proper like this, because there's a space there, a space there. If I made it 3 wide, there'd no longer be that space. And I could not change the ceiling and only change the floor, but that might be kind of goofy as well. And then this wouldn't fit exactly like it currently does. Don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I was gonna play around with it right now, but maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just leave it like that for now, even though it looks goofy. And I'll wait for your suggestions, and we can try to do something about it. So how about we go take a look at some of the other changes. So I mentioned the mob animals. We should be able to test that fairly easily. Let's get some dirt of some kind. Well, there's only one kind of dirt. No. You're not supposed to fall off. I kind of wish that wouldn't happen. Here we go. We'll get some dirt just to use as a barrier. And we will also get some wheat, which there should be some over there. And let's play around with these guys a bit. And their dwindling numbers. No, there should be wheat around here, I thought. Do I have a chest somewhere? Maybe? Oh, maybe it's here. It's been a long time. Okay. Really, we only need to trap a couple cows, I guess. Oops. Let's trap you. And let's trap you. Okay. They could theoretically jump out of there, but let's pretend they won't. Alright, so if we feed them, out will pop a little baby. Hey, baby. And the little baby will now fit underneath of that one high gap. So that's pretty cool. Now, do you forget who your mommy is, or do you just pick the next closest cow? Next closest cow, it seems. And if I try to get you away, yeah, you're coming back. So very cool. Yeah, we could make some, I mean, you could make a very simple one, as DocM showed. where the water just kind of takes the babies away, and as soon as they grow up, they get suffocation damage and die. We could try to do that on a larger scale. And although, I mean, that is simple enough with the little popcorn machine, and you could just go in there and feed them a bunch, and then you walk away. And then when you come back, your food is waiting for you. That's cool. You don't have to worry about coming back and slaughtering them. You could keep a select amount of cows as the ones that you feed, so you always get the same amount. So you could have like 100 cows somewhere in whatever kind of farm you want. And you just go and you breed all those cows and you'll get 50 calves. And those 50 calves will get sorted out, and when they grow up, they will die. And there you go. And you never have to really worry about how many you're killing off. So that's cool. Same thing applies for sheep and pigs. However, pigs I do believe are shorter than one block. So they might be a little more difficult to sort out. Maybe using a trapdoor or something. I'm not sure the exact height of the baby mobs. I just know that they are shorter than one. Okay. They fix pigs jumping constantly when players control them on half-slab stairs. I don't know if I still have my saddled pig anywhere. Leaves replacing transparent blocks. So when you grow a tree, they could replace stairs. That's apparently been fixed. Clouds not having transparency when you are underneath them. Fixed baby mob collision boxes we just covered. Fixed village lamppost torches sometimes floating. Occasionally the wool block would be missing. Fixed corners, fence corners having the incorrect hitbox. This is cool. I can demonstrate it right here. Prior to, I wouldn't be able to get right here. This would act pretty much like a solid block. So you'd get stuck right about like here or whatever, and then it'd have to go around, but you couldn't actually get into the corner, which made sometimes going around corners like this a little difficult, or you'd fall off or whatever. But now they have the proper hitbox. So that is pretty cool. And fixed double chests playing sounds twice when opening and closing. I didn't actually come across that, but I did come across fixed some trap chests not playing sounds at all. So that's cool. Fixed villager trade menus missing their names. Fixed placing block directly east of the hopper, making its inside appear black. I have no idea what that is. The inside of a block appearing black, or the inside of a hopper appearing black, probably. Fixed piston pushers creating extra pistons arm. So I think the duplication of the pistons has been, well, the visual glitch of the duplication of the pistons have been fixed, so that's cool. Fixed some comparators not updating their output signal correctly. I'm not sure to what extent that has been changed. Then some stuff with the scoreboard and some cool stuff with the falling sands, which are all kind of custom map stuff, not survival stuff. There's another one. Fixed wither skeletons having incorrect hitboxes. That scared me when I saw that. Let's head over to the farm. I don't know where I'm going. This isn't the quickest way to get there. Let's go back inside. Oh, actually, can I reach this chest? I want to reach the chest. Damn it. This is going well. Okay. Let's put that back. Where'd you come off of? Right there. I want one of these blocky things. I mean, we could play around with our little wither skeleton, who I assume is still there. Should we go say hello? I noticed I forgot to put that back. Oh, I guess I have to put a button there too. Let's go visit him real quick. And we'll finish off by going to the wither farm and taking a look. Oh yeah, he's still there. Hey guy. Nice pants. So anyway, yeah, hitbox. So these guys spawn kind of the same way as regular skeletons spawn. Regular skeletons are under 2 blocks high, but these guys are over, I think, 2.5 tall. And before, they would actually spawn in like, I didn't think you'd hit me. Sure did. They would actually spawn in a 2-high gap and just be stuck there. Now, they actually still will spawn in a 2-high gap, but they will suffocate themselves if it's a full block. However, if it's a half slab, they will not suffocate. So if you have a 2.5 gap, which a lot of people do for killing grounds, and what we set up on the Olympus server is just a 2 high gap. So you just have upper slabs for 1 floor and then upper slabs. That way you can fit 4 floors into those intersections. So I was worried that they may not spawn anymore, or that they'd now be able to move or something like that, but it doesn't look like that has changed at all. They still do spawn, and they still are unable to move in a 2.5 block high space. The only difference appears to be that they will now take suffocation damage, that their head is actually where their head is. Other problems that would cause is if like you tried to fire an arrow at a wither skeleton's head and you were actually above that 2 block region, that arrow would just go right through his head. So now you'll at least make contact with him. So that is all good stuff. I think to take a look at this, we will try to go to this wither farm. I mean, we could go there, but we'd have to wait for them to spawn in the machine, and it would be hard to actually observe. So I think if we head this way to this one, I probably should have brought a cart. Maybe there's a cart sitting over here that I could take. Or I think I know, I think there's one in my ender chests. Let's open up this guy. There is. We'll use him. Thank you, sir. Ooh, that doesn't work anymore. What's that button doing? Look how quickly it's coming out. Oh, that's messed up. I'll have to take a look at that. Another day. Let's head on over there. Clearly I haven't fixed any of this either. Alright. Let's just put that there. Let's maybe get rid of that and put a button back. There we go. There you go. Let's maybe take one of those with us. And maybe some blocks, if we can do something with that. I don't know how much we'll be able to witness here. I don't think I really have too many too high areas for them to spawn in that we could observe them doing so. Yoink. But I guess we could probably try to set up something. Hey guy. I don't know how effective... Hi, you spawn out there? Yeah, I don't think this is going to happen. I know what we could do. We could go to my test world and... witness it there. I don't even see anywhere. I really got to come back here and finish this. Maybe collect some more blaze rods. Yeah, let's hop into my test world. Okay, some of you may recognize this place. This is the Wither Farm testing grounds, where I've got a test piston pusher and was playing around with trying to determine where these guys would spawn prior to that Cavo PC mod coming out. So before that existed, I did trial and error. Anyway, let's make these guys disappear. I made my family disappear. And let's turn it back to 1. I guess this is a piston pusher underneath there. But here we go. They spawned right away. And you can see them taking damage and dying. Poor guys. Now, if we change this out to half slabs. There we go. And we'll do the same thing. So that's now a 2.5 block gap. And... we got blaze. I don't want blaze. There we go. There's one. Let's get rid of you guys, because I want to do something, and I don't want to be... Oh, he walked away. Ooh, maybe they can move? Let's try to get another one. I thought I tested it and they couldn't move. But, who knows? Come on, skellies. Now some of the spawning is occurring in that thing, and I don't know if there's any other pads that are available at the moment for them to spawn into. And of course I got those pads on the side. There's another one. I kind of want one in the center and not on the edge, because I think because he's on the edge, he's able to walk out. That's my assumption. Maybe I'll just do that. That should keep him inside there. And we're just going to do this to get rid of those guys. Bye-bye. Okay, and now let's go into survival so that this guy would want to murder us. And he cannot, so he's still not moving. So that's good. I kind of want to tap him, but I'm afraid he might go over the edge. He could hit me off the edge. There we go. So you can see he's stuck still. So 2.5. I do believe they are taller than 2.5, just slightly. I don't know how tall, but you're good unless you jump into them. So yeah, no worries with these guys as of yet. However, them dying in a too high block area is kind of weird, so maybe they're going to do some more changes to address that and make it so they will not spawn in the too high area anymore. And maybe they still will spawn in a 2.5 area if this block is transparent or a half slab, etc. However, or if they will require a full like 3 blocks to spawn. Who knows? But for now, all is well. Back to survival. Alright guys, I think we're actually going to just call it an episode there. That's about all we have time for. If I'm successful, this episode shouldn't be too much longer than 30 minutes. Which, believe it or not, is what I try to make all my episodes. I just fail. Over and over again. And we might be able to get rid of these slabs, but I don't know. Mobs still spawn on rails, is the problem. So, yes, they try to get off of them, but it doesn't always happen. I've run into them already on the Olympus server. When the rail is the same height as open blocks, they still walk onto them, or at least pigmen do. However, if the block, I think if the rail is a block higher, and they would have to jump up to get onto the rail, they will not do so. Actually, I kind of want to see why this doesn't work. So screw 30 minutes. It does work. I wonder if my... Well, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I didn't think I used a T flip-flop that got broken in that. Alright, end of episode, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Woo, zigzag. Blah.